Tum, 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 tum. Voltei pro meu trampo, maluco! O que nós estamos fazendo? Remix.
Let's get going, Peggy.
Alrighty, we could run another segment or... Scratch that, Forrest. We have a caller.
Alô?
You're through to 189.16, The Scream. What's your emergency?
The Scream.
Hello again, Forrest. Oh, that call with the teens was awful. Those poor kids. Still, I'm glad the girl didn't get hurt.
Ah, é, nós resolveu o caso dos adolescentes.
Are you in trouble? What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you again to play my song, Forrest. You said you were gonna play it, but you didn't.
Your name was Dawn, right?
What, Peggy? Yes. Oh, well remembered.
Esse jogo do rádio me deu mais enjoo que o Observer. No jogo o PX mexe mouse igual a maluca. Assim? Desculpa, não vou fazer mais não. Não, pô, é porque a sensibilidade dele é alta. Tem como diminuir. Talvez outra música você deve adorar, mas não temos essa.
I'll play a track for you, Don, but maybe pick another one. We don't exactly have that one in rotation right now.
No, Forrest. You do have it. It's just outside the window.
There's a serial killer on the
Eu não vou lá não,
We can't just
cara.
go outside hunting for a record.
I'm really sorry, Dawn, but we just can't get it
Jogando
right
FPS,
now.
ainda bem que eu já alcancei o sonho de não trabalhar pra mais ninguém. Boa.
It's miles from the station. It won't take you a
Não
second
vou
to
pegar,
grab it.
cara.
Nope, I'm sorry, Don.
Ela quer me matar, cara.
Oh, but I think you will. Forrest? Peggy, I'm calling with more than a request. I know something.
Ah, rapidinho nada, mano. Mó suspeito. Eu, né?
Are you serious?
Play my song, Forrest.
Eu que vou ser a próxima vítima, cara. Porque eu vou lá fora e ele vai comer meu cu.
Well, folks, here's some music for you.
É assim que ela sabe,
think
cara.
things over.
Eu vou lá fora, o assassino come meu cu e ela vai falar. Aí, ó, você era a próxima vítima. Oh, pelo amor de Deus, cara. Bota a música aí.
Time to go on the journey that is. Last
Sou desempregado, cara. Tchau.
1980.
Ora, pois.
Is she serious, Peggy?
She's serious about hearing that song, that's for sure.
Peggy, I mean, is she serious about...
I don't know, Forrest, but we don't really have a choice,
Vai você
do we?
buscar, então,
If she's telling the truth...
piranha. Aí, ó.
Then why don't you go and get it?
It's one of Reggie's K-Fam regulations. I can't leave the booth while we're on air.
Ah,
Peggy.
que papo.
Just... You can do it, okay?
Que papo, velho. Que papo.
Fine.
You're a good man, Forrest. I'll slide you the key
Você
to
tá
the
achando
fire
que eu
door.
tenho mommy issues agora, mano?
Our
Ah,
fire
velho,
door
do
has to be
nada.
unlocked?
Yeah,
Do nada mandando, ai, você é um bom
you know, I never
garoto.
thought about it. But
Ah, minha pica, rapá.
we should talk to Reggie about that later. Anyway, I'll hold the fort down while
Bom
you're out.
garoto é minha pica,
Maybe I'll
cara.
even get a caller. That could be exciting.
189.16, The Scream. With me, Peggy.
Nem li o que ela falou. Onde é que tá essa... Caralho. Onde é que tá a chave? Onde é que tá a chave, chat? Tinha um jeito de eu olhar os objetivos do jogo, tinha não? Enquanto a gravação no beco para tocá-la pra Aurora. Por aqui? É na porta da Peg? O que? Tinha a chave lá? Pão, pão. Pão, pão. Vamos lá, chat. Esse aqui é uma porta corta-fogo. Tomar no cu. É lá na outra porta, velho. Não, pera. Não tem porta ali. Fala, Vini. Você tá bom? O que é essa porta aqui?
That's not opening.
Tudo bom, Vini. Tudo bom. Tudo ok. Maravilha, né?
You know, I hope she'll be happy when I'm brutally murdered by the Whistling Man. Out here, in the open, alone.
Ê, carai! O assobiante vai assoviar, chat. Eu tô achando coisas que nem era pra achar, eu acho. Que isso? Olha o tanto. Só a bosta caindo ali, ó. Um punzão.
All right. Which window would she have thrown it out of?
Boa pergunta, meu querido. Vou botar fusível aqui. Espero que fique aí, pra quando eu precisar.
Well, this is broken. Looks like it'll be secure at least.
Cara. Tô vendo bagulho nenhum, mano. Ah!
Here it is. Long ride home.
Assovia! Assovia que eu quero ver se você tem coragem. Vai! Assovia, seu pererecudo. Assovia que eu tô...
Of course. It locks behind me. And of course the key doesn't work on this side.
Ah, agora que eu acho que é o...
Guess I'm going to have to fix that elevator.
Assovia mais não, assovia mais não. Espera aí.
Looks like I'm going to have to hunt around for some new fuses.
Assovia não que eu tô arrumando o elevador. Mas será que tem diferença, mano? Olha o rolê aqui. Ah, acho que tem que dar 70, chat. Ué. É não? Deu 70 aqui.
Bingo!
Caralho! Caralho, jogo muito, velho, jogo muito. Puta que pariu, velho.
Probably survived that fall.
Caralho, jogo muito, velho. Você vai deixar isso aqui aberto? Não, você tá muito louco mesmo. Que profissional. Não.
Looks like the janitor's closet. What did Peggy say his name was?
Se você deixar isso aqui aberto, você é muito louco mesmo, velho. Oxi! Solta essa porra do braço.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Vai dar merda isso aqui, mano. Billy Price, Auntie Williams, Rebecca Allen, Key Walker, Sally King. Nossa, velho. Polfon, cuidado. 5 mortes, 16 feridos após falha no freio do ônibus. Ah, meu Deus, o capeta vai vir comer meu cu, cara.
There's a key. I'll just take that. Might be important.
Eu tenho um bim-bim-bam aqui, mano. A porta fechada, né, cara? Para, né, mano? Tá louco. Ai, caralho! Que susto, porra! Jogo filha da puta.
I wonder how the show's going.
Você tá, mano, a gente acabou de ver uma cena de crime e você tá de boa, velho. Você é louco. Nós acabou de descobrir quem é o corno. Fala, Bookstar. Boa noite, tudo bom? Eu deixei o elevador aberto, velho.
Needs a key.
Eu, hein? Sai daqui, cara. Acabamos de presenciar uma cena de crime. Vou chegar lá e vai estar morta a Peg. Quer ver?
Isn't that
Ah, não, tá
such
viva.
a good song, folks? And now for... Jesus, Forrest, you've been gone for ages. I thought something had happened.
Something did happen. Clive, the janitor, might be Clive, the murderer.
What?
I'll start from the beginning. The fire door locked behind.
Cadê minha voz? Ah, tá. 2h40, chat. Resolver um puzzle do jogo de piano. E um jogo sem saber como fazer a porra do puzzle. Era um piano.
Because the basement's creepy as hell, and I don't like
Eu sou
standing
incrível.
around down there.
Fair. All right, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement made by our creepy janitor who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yep.
And on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Aunt Williams.
Correct.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. And we've got to find them.
You said there are 4 locations listed there
Ah,
too.
chama SUS
The
aqui, velho.
hospital, the power station, the gas station, and the trailer park. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the potential targets are at one of these locations tonight. Hit the button if you need any help.
Era preciso
How's it
descobrir.
going?
It's not going well. I could use some help.
Okay, let's review the basics. We need to work out who the next target is. There's 4 locations, right? And 4 people. We need to figure out if anyone is at any of the 4
Como é que eu vou
locations
fazer
tonight.
isso?
And if they are, we can call them and warn them. There must be some connections between the notes.
That makes sense.
Great. Need any more help?
I'm good now. Thanks, Peggy.
Vou
No
ter,
problem.
vou ter que ir lá de novo bisoiar os bagulho, mano? Não. Ah, tá aqui, pô. Tá, vamos lá, chat. Ah, blá, 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 blá. Hospital, usina elétrica, estacionamento de trailer e posto de gasolina. Festival desastroso. Roda gigante se solta deixando 15 feridos. De quem é a culpa? Fiquem atentos, o médico local que o Walker recomenda que todos os moradores tomem vacina contra a gripe imediatamente. Está chegando a época da gripe. O ano de 84 vai ser igual a todos os outros, então se proteja. Na minha opinião, 1969 está sendo um ótimo ano. Vaga na equipe da usina elétrica. A usina elétrica de Gallows Creek contratou um recorde de 20 novos funcionários e 12 deles foram estudantes. 20? 12 foi estudante, cara? Ligue para doar e ajudar o Chuck Brody. Brody. O Chuck Brody, caralho. O antigo capitão de futebol do Gallows Heights sofreu um ferimento que acabou com sua carreira nos desastres do festival do ano passado. Para ajudar a se recuperar, estamos comprando bilhetes de loteria para ele. Não, pera. Ele está ajudando ele comprando bilhete de loteria. Na esperança dele ter sorte e conseguir se reerguer. Não foi uma piada. Meu Deus, que merda, cara. Deixa os bilhetes no balde abaixo. Que bosta, velho. Dia de jogo. 8 de março. Anunciar Gostaria de comemorar o casamento entre Kim Walker e Pets no dia 30 de maio. Hoje é que dia? Já é quinta-feira, dia 3 de setembro. 3 de setembro de 87. Investigação de 2 anos sobre acidente de festival foi concluída. Investigador culpou 2 engenheiros contratados pela usina elétrica local. O engenheiro sênior Ant Williams e engenheiro júnior Shaw Everett se distraíram conversando sobre filmes de terror enquanto montavam a roda gigante. O resultou em vários erros de construção. – 22 de março. Olha só, meu aniversário. Trailer à venda. A tragédia aconteceu em Glasgow na tarde após o ônibus perder o freio e bater um caminhão de combustível. A polícia pediu privacidade para famílias das vítimas. O incidente não foi considerado suspeito. Se liga para a saúde e segurança? Que bom, então venha para a convenção anual. Participação especial do nosso convidado misterioso, o engenheiro sênior responsável pelo desastre do festival. Dia 6 de setembro? Calma aí. Vamos olhar isso aqui. Ex-vencedor. Posto de gasolina 24 horas comprado por ex-vencedor da loteria. Foi vendido a um homem que ganhou na loteria há 14 anos atrás. O novo proprietário disse: vai me manter ocupado à noite e pediu anonimato. Ex-vencedor. Ah, então o cara conseguiu, mano, ganhar com os bilhetes. Esse aqui é o cara que se machucou, né? Que é esse aqui, ó. O Chuck, eu acho, né? Chat. Eu acho que só pode ser esse aqui. Vai ter uma convenção dia 6 de setembro, mano. E a participação do convidado misterioso, o engenheiro sênior responsável pelo desastre. E o responsável pelo desastre foi esse Ant aqui, cara. Só pode ser ele. Clube de carros.
How's it going?
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
Aunt Williams.
And where will I find them?
Essa parte aí eu... Calma lá. Essa parte aí eu esqueci de ver. Calma aí, mano. Fudeu. Não sei, mano, não sei. Aqui? Não. Tem um dele aqui, vai. Ah, será que ele tá na usina? Tem opção? Tem. sei se isso aqui tem a ver. Eu acho que tem. Vamos ver.
The power station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment. Forrest, I'm through to the power
Perdemos?
plant, but they say there isn't anyone by that name.
Ih, perdemos, cara.
What? Then who? Jeez!
It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Oh my god. The call board. One moment. Forrest, I'm getting so many calls. Just let me. I'm gonna take us off air for a moment.
Perdemos, mano.
Peggy,
Fiz errado a
what's happening
paradinha.
there?
Eu não entendi muito bem.
Peggy.
I'm back. He blew up the gas station, Forrest.
Okay.
I spoke to the fire department and the hospital. The fire department is useless now, as you know. And, the hospital's only ambulance was at the gas
Ih.
station. Forrest, you've got to say something on the radio. You
Pô,
have to
eu
tell the
perdi,
town.
mano, o rolê
I'm putting
aqui,
us back on
cara.
air. Now.
Gallows Creek. I don't know how to tell you this, but the
Por
gas
que eu ia
station's been
associar com o posto de gasolina, véi? Tá, esse aqui é o
Please,
ex-vencedor da loteria,
Stay
mas e aí?
safe, stay inside, and just bring us into some music, Forrest.
Não sei, mano, não sei. Não peguei não esse aqui. Não entendi não.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
Não manjei, não manjei. Quê? Vinícius.
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we,
Salvamos
you mean
4,
me,
matamos 4, o Chato
right?
matou 2.
Yep. Like I said, I need
Dois?
to handle all these calls.
Foi só
Maybe
não.
start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
Foi só mas o Wallace falou 2. Não, não, não. Um foi vocês, cara. Foi a decisão do chat. Cara, por que ia dar bom eu ficar voltando aqui aonde é suspeito, vai? Faz sentido. Agora ele vai estar aqui, mano. Vai comer meu cu.
A key? Was this always here?
Chave.
I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
Que chave, seu pererecudo? Acho que eu não tô vendo chave não, mano. Acho que esse cara tá louco. A parede? Que parede? Ah, agora tem. Chat, assim, você vê um buraco na parede cheio de seta e marcações e uma chave. Você iria no lugar aonde dá essa chave, mano? Fala a verdade pra mim, mano. Cara, né, cara? É literalmente o assassino te chamando pra ir lá, velho. Aí você vai. Só foi por causa do manequim apontando pra aí. Perecudo me lembrou de uma live passada, onde mandaram tabacuda. Tabacuda. Pessoa pepecuda.
Hey, Forrest!
Peggy, give me some warning before
Louca.
yelling down the intercom.
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Não chamar nada não, mano. Fica na sua aí. Ó, o circuito aqui. Eu tava fazendo bomba, certeza.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
This all began for me. Follow the maps. Find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait. George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
Mas a minha curiosidade é que eu não sou mais virgem.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Aqui.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. Degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That means the time of death.
Acho que o cara vai vir aqui, hein? Esse tapume não ia estar aqui por nada, não, chat. Vamos valendo? Tapumes.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death. Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Gas! Ah, acho que era gas, né? Era pra ser, eu acho. Chat, vamos valendo, rouba, que ele vai entrar aqui. Eu vou ter que ficar esquivo, ler tudo direitos.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was
Sullivan.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers.
O jogo não tem cara de meter pressão depois de mandar tão bem na história, será?
About a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent. but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst that I can.
Mas depois vai deixar o jogo interessante, só com você falando pelo rádio. Sem nada acontecer, mas ter essa perseguição genérica ia ser broxa demais. Assim, esse local aqui tá bem pra perseguição, véi.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
A gente acha que vai ter, mas não tem.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George.
George! Ué, George não é do It?
Nothing's bugging me, Peggy.
George.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got
É
here
Aurora.
recently. I don't know. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was
George é
on
da MC
anything.
Carol.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died.
Mano,
How do you
Mano,
suppose
what?
they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The coroner came to the conclusion that George was running from something, likely terrified.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
Moved the body? How weird.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded the doctor, Dr. Sullivan, to stop recording.
Dr. Sullivan. Wait, Virginia Sullivan? She was her caller from earlier.
Well, then our caller was involved in a conspiracy around this boy's death. We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly.
A mamãe tava assistindo seu vídeo pela TV. Meu amigo disse que ficou apaixonado por você do nada, estranho. Acontece nas melhores famílias, mano. Como é que você tá? Você tá bom? Tudo bom?
Clive said he had read about other murders in
Todo dia isso.
and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident.
Olha nós, Regis. Boa noite, meu querido. Dorme bem.
He said he wanted to do something good for once.
Obrigada pela companhia, meu querido.
He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them.
Gemidão, gemidão.
Why didn't he just come out with all of this?
Ó, chat, 200 bits tem um gemidão do
He spoke out about any of it.
Manuel Gomes.
The one who orchestrated the cover-up?
Ah, chat, vocês perdem a oportunidade de trollar o povo, cara. Tô de boas depois do celular ter quebrado.
Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so?
Tô com novo novamente, aí sim, pô.
Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then.
Buzz the intercom when you find something and want
Pô,
to
então tem
discuss
mais coisa aqui, velho. E é foda. Aonde? O jogo é pica, mano. Clima de tesão. É agora, chat. Quer ver? Quer ver? Quer ver? Quer ver? Quer ver? Tá me deixando ansiosa. Tá me deixando ansiosa, velho. Porque eu não sei se eu vou ver ou não vou. Quê? Isso que parece importante.
Ai, é gostoso, né?
Azul, neta.
Obrigada, Kazuti. Tomando cu, mano. Toda vez eu perco essa porra da gemido do Manuel Gomes, velho. Obrigada, Ica. Obrigada pelos 200 bito, velho. Muito obrigada pela moral. Vocês acham que eu tenho que aumentar o gemidão do Manuel Gomes? Comer brocha? Que isso, cara? Como ousas falar mal do gemidão do Manuel Gomes? Vou aumentar, então. Aumentar. Mas tem outras coisas aí, velho, que é mais alta também. Vou aumentar, vou aumentar. Vamos aí. Testar. Obrigada aí, Kazuti. Obrigado pelos mais 100 bitola, meu querido. Obrigado pelos 300 bits. Ui! Fala dele, fala dele. Muito obrigado, Kazuti. Seu nome já tá no quadrinho esse mês? Ainda não, né? Vou aumentar, vou aumentar. Tá no 20, vou botar aqui no 40, só pra testar, vamos ver.
É gostoso, né?
Mãe, não.
Ficou duplicado. Ai, de mídia é gostoso, né? Vai cozinhar o quê? Nós vai decidir, mano. Eu vou dar opções e nós decidimos. Melhorou o volume do gemidinho do Manuel Gomes? Ou vocês querem que aumenta mais? Obrigada, Kazuti. Muito obrigada, velho. Bolo de fumar. Mais? Caralho. Mas assim, falar pra vocês que 1000 bits tem um gemidão, tá? Eu esqueci desse. Mas é 1000 bits, é bastante coisa. Mas tem. Tem um grito e tem um gemidão aí na sequência, vai. Ai. Ai. Tá. Isso aqui parece importante. Vamos levar comigo. É a porta que eu vim.
small lacerations to arms, legs, and face. Typically
Eu não sei se é, né? Mas parece importante.
severe blistering to the feet. As though
Entrar dentro dos cérebros. Tem que parecer que tá no ouvido. O gemidão tá, pô. Manda aí 1000 bits pra você ver. Manda aí, pô, pra você ver o gemidão. Ai. Cara, será que era essa fita que tava faltando, que ele tava falando? É de terror? Cara, é um suspense, mano. É um jogo de serial killer. Não, acho que não chega a ser um terror, não, velho. Que tem como movimentar? Tem como mexer nisso aqui? Não. Cara, eu acho que era só a fita que eu tava falando mesmo, velho. A última fita que eu conversei ali com a mulher. Amnésia, vai esquecer novamente? Cara, não pretendo. Eu achava que a amnésia era mais assustador. Até eu jogar ele de novo. Eu acho que era só porque eu tinha medo na infância mesmo. Mas não é tudo isso. Eu acho que é só isso, mano. Eu vou embora. Acho que é porque tava faltando essa fita. Vamos ver o diálogo agora. É, jogo deixa tenso, mano. Que porra.
What have you found, Forrest?
Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
The toxicology tape made it sound like he was highly stressed, maybe terrified of something. I think he was chased.
Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
É, eu acho que era só isso mesmo.
What's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like
O
an
Alan
accident.
Wake tava em promoção, aproveitando, tem que baixar. É bom, mano. Eu gostei do Alan Wake. É legal.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
Do além túmulo. 3 horas da manhã. E a novinha tá no clima.
God you're back,
Ó o que eu
Forrest.
achei aqui, ó.
I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy,
Vou deixar
you
aqui,
work in
mano.
radio.
Não sei pra que é não, mas vou deixar aqui.
I'm stressed.
E o Alan
I mean,
Sleep.
really? How are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
Beats me. But we gotta do it and we're going to.
Tome. Fala,
right.
Berninho. Como é que você tá, meu querido? Tudo
What's the plan
bom?
now?
I think
Oi, Ica.
we should call Virginia.
Você me
back.
respondeu, mano? Não tem
Alright,
vermelho,
I'll get
velho.
her on the
Qual
line.
cor que você quer?
When you're ready, shut the music off.
Lembra um pouco do Obscure. Eu assisti o vídeo de 8 horas você jogando com o Felipe. O Obscure foi legal, mano. Azul. Azul. Muito obrigada pelos beats, tá, Ica? Me ajuda
Okay,
demais,
Forrest,
velho.
shut the music off.
Calma aí, cara. Eu tô conversando com o meu chat, mano. Aff. Eu, hein. Ica. Zuti. Eu sempre esqueço o final. Imba. Muito obrigada. 2? 2 o quê? Dois o quê, mano? Ah, o 2 do final. Será que eu consigo mudar só pra Ikazuchi? Ah, tenta aí, pô. Vai que né. Como é que você tá, Berninho? Como é que tá as coisas?
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Alô, Virgínia! E sua base?
Redman Plunker here. Who's this? Is it you?
Disponível? F. Tá indo pro trampo finalizar o dia.
Plunker, it's Goose.
Goose! Where are you? Get your ass here. The party has moved.
Pera, a Virgínia é a da casa, véi.
Where's it moved to?
This old lady's house. She's pretty cool, though.
Goose!
She said we could raid her liquor cabinet if we stayed and protected her. Of course, we're not drinking anymore. We're staying sharp in case that whistling turd turns back up. The old lady might need our help.
Of course, man, of course. Hey, could you put me on with the old lady? You know, should check if it's cool for me to drop by.
Oh, there's that Goose respect we love. I'll grab her now.
Hello? Is this Goose?
Hey, Dr. Sullivan.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest.
Forrest. É, Berninho, é o estúdio de rádio. A gente tem que descobrir quem que é o serial killer que tá matando o povo. E eu sou a locutora da rádio da cidade.
Sorry to hear that, but listen, hey, we need to talk.
What about?
We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. that name? What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
Why are you so certain Clive's the whistling man?
Because all those years ago,
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest well...
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you stay quiet?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no, but, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand, she needed me.
We understand.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia. So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details?
Ó, a musiquinha de Namora Pelado.
Maybe we could have called Sandra, see what she knew.
I'm sorry we didn't save her.
It's not your fault.
Realmente, não é culpa minha.
Looks like we've got a call coming in.
Ligação, ligação, alô.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream, with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really
É o cara da pizza.
everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send this special birthday message to my uncle.
You know what? I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his
Peter.
name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it?
Ah, deve ser
Folks
Pitinho.
always called him Pepper.
Pepe.
History lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my God, damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza.
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us.
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just
Toda
move
hora
on.
o cara fazer
We've
comercial
already
da
got another
pizza,
caller
cara.
on the line.
Caralho.
This is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller. Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet
Oh,
or
meu Deus do céu,
whistling
cara.
man, we'll be there.
O cara só quer fazer a propaganda da pizza dele, velho.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay?
Caralho, o Forrest ficou louco, mano.
Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Que isso, cara?
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry.
Que isso, mano? Que isso, velho? Ô, tá
It's
maluco?
okay. It's been a high stress
O cara só
night.
tá zoando
Don't
só,
worry about
velho.
him anymore,
Eu,
okay?
hein?
Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call. Whenever you're ready.
Tomara que seja ele de novo.
Folks, don't spend your money
O
at
que
Connie's
isso,
Pizza.
cara?
That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller.
De graça, mano. O cara só tava zoando só.
Scream with me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don. Don? We played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Don, we had a deal. Kept
Caralho,
my
mano.
who
Quem que é
is
a
the next
próxima?
target.
Oh, it's too late for that now.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, fine. Chuck Brody was the next target, but that ship sailed.
How did you know it was Chuck?
Well, if I tell you, I might just put more people in danger.
People are already in danger. This might help.
Forrest, I don't have time. I need your help.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Right. Okay. Tell us everything.
I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Starling 4000. Use them.
Olha o que eu tenho aqui.
These codes should come in handy.
Eu sabia.
Don't you have a key to get in?
Only for the apartment door. The front gate requires an entry code. The future is electronic.
Código de
I guess.
atendimento ou de manutenção.
I need that code.
Teste de alarme. Avise se iniciará todas as medidas de segurança. Código de desativação do teste de alarme. Chat, presta atenção, hein?
New Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there.
Código de desativação do teste de alarme.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
Sound really carries at night. Shit.
Ao digitar códigos e comandos, as teclas devem ser apertadas em sequência com intervalo de 4 a 5 segundos. Após 4 a 5 segundos, sem nenhuma tecla seja apertada, a sequência será encerrada, deverá ser iniciada. Tome essa precaução antes de realizar qualquer procedimento manual. Se cometer algum erro durante a digitação do código de segurança, pare e aperte asterisco para recomeçar. Se interromper a digitação do código na metade e começar imediatamente, um código incorreto pode ser registrado. Chat, se errar, tem que botar negócio, hein?
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... The whistling man. He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's
81 12
It
20.
looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Cara, mas é o teste de alarme que eu tenho que... É código de acesso, não, que eu preciso?
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you, Forrest.
71 59 14.
Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment.
Cara, eu tenho que passar pra ela o código de acesso, no caso,
You were
né?
pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was
Teste
it
de
just
alarme?
me, or was there something...
It
Será?
wasn't just you. Something was...
Mas no caso do teste de alarme, ela não tem que ativar
Yeah.
quando ela estiver dentro, não?
Tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station.
Então,
Maybe we can find something
eu
to
imaginei
help.
que o teste de alarme ela ia
I'm
usar.
not sure who, but to help someone.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably
Cara,
has
tá
the
na minha
papers for
mão,
the
velho. Tá
Starling
aqui, ó.
4000.
Tá aqui, ó.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000
Mas o código de acesso do prédio dela deve ter se trocado. Esse aí é o de fábrica. Boa noite,
And did you
Matheus.
find anything else?
Tudo bom?
Nothing except the manual.
All right. Well, I'll get Dawn back
Tá
on the
ajudando
line
ela a
then,
invadir a casa de
Forrest.
alguém,
I'll
que
let
ela
you
vai
take it
matar
from here.
certeza.
Thanks, Peggy.
Cara,
When you're ready,
mas...
shut the music off.
Mas qual que eu tenho que usar então, véi? Nosso sistema de segurança de pontos utiliza um código 6 dígitos. Digite o código no teclado e sinta-se em paz. Altere esses códigos imediatamente para evitar acesso indevido. Mano. Sei não, hein?
Line 1.
Por que
Whenever you're
manutenção?
ready.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Stream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I'm so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
715914. Dá o código de acesso, dar o código de manutenção, dar o código de ativação do alarme. É o código de acesso, não? Qual código eu passo? Ela pediu o código do portão. Não é o de acesso não, chat.
The code is 715914.
Thank you, Forrest.
Cara, que risadinha é essa, mano?
Forrest, what did we do?
I don't know, actually. I guess we'll find out.
Forrest, there's another call coming in.
Evening, caller. You're live on...
Forrest! The psycho's somewhere in the roller rink, dude. I just saw a shadow. And... Goddamn, how do you even get in?
Caralho, é ela, mano.
You've gotta help me, man.
Forrest.
Maxie, no! Come back! I can't find my rifle, man. It's... I don't want to hurt anybody, but I can't let anything happen to... Maxie!
Caralho, ela matou o cachorro, chat. Chat, ela matou o cachorro.
Maxie! You didn't do anything wrong!
Thanks again, Forrest.
Oh, God, poor Ricky.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we process...
Caralho, mano. Cara, eu tinha que ter passado o teste de alarme, mano. Eu não sabia que era ela, véi. Eu tinha que ter passado o teste de alarme, que aí ia iniciar as medidas de segurança, ela não ia conseguir entrar. Mas eu não sabia, cara, que era ela. Ah, Vini, aí é meio difícil, né, pô?
Play a record, Forrest.
Avisou?
So, the whistling
Mas como é que nós ia
man
saber, cara?
is a woman?
I had my suspicions.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it. She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
Por isso que ela queria que eu fosse lá fora, né, véi? Olha aí.
I thought she was just regular Gallows Creek Strange.
Really, Forrest?
Ajudando a... Não, mas qual que é o
Why do you
motivo,
think she
cara?
requested
Como é que a
that
gente ia saber? Aí, ó, pra eu ir lá fora.
Get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She
Como é
never
que eu ia
actually
saber?
attacked me out
Ia ter
there.
certeza.
So, what now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering
Ah,
what to
matou o
make of it.
cachorro, velho.
Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
Nós somos vizinhos cuidando um do outro, ficando em segurança. É triste dizer, mas ninguém pode confiar em ninguém.
I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. The killer was calling themselves Dawn.
Pode ser um nome falso,
This
né, pô?
could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Is he still breathing?
Yeah, but he's bleeding out fast. I really need help. Please.
Take a breath.
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into
Tá
the
matando o
garage and
cachorro.
called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
Can you tell us where Jason was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg!
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something, or he's going to die.
Forrest, Listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can.
Vai, chat, presta
and leave the
atenção.
rest to you. You think you can handle that?
Hit me.
Presta atenção, presta atenção.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding.
Confortável e estancar o sangramento.
Apply
Deite.
continuous pressure
Pressão.
directly to the affected
Tá.
areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind.
Pano
and hold it
limpo,
over the
beleza.
wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still
Não
in
tira.
him, don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now.
O
If
básico, o
anything, you should secure
básico.
it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we
É
can
o
handle
básico, é o
this.
básico, chat,
Glad
é o
you got it
básico.
so far, because there's more to go.
Ai, meu Deus, tem mais coisa, véi.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it.
Tá,
Just apply another on top
tô
of
ligada.
it.
Isso aí minha mãe me ensinou.
If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs.
Levantar as pernas,
Get him to rest and reassure him.
descansar, tranquilize, esquentar.
All right, don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding, find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line
Bora,
1.
chat, bora, bora.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
Tô.
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell.
Não.
Should I pull it out?
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
Do lado é bom pra caramba. Pera, era pra deixar a faca firme, não era? Ou era deixar a faca quieta? Essa parte eu esqueci. Era firme ou era quieta? Firme.
I think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Sei lá, cara. Por que pano?
Take the cleaning rags.
Ah, mas as roupas também dava, não?
I really hope these are clean.
Ah, é, os panos tava limpo, né? Não, as roupas tava limpa, não?
I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I put
Cara,
pressure
era a
on his
roupa que
stomach
tava
again.
limpa, véi.
I'm starting to think we might make it.
Não era,
Forrest,
não?
can I have a word?
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control.
Era pano limpo, véi. Era a roupa que
What if
tava
something
limpa.
happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything.
Caralho, você
and
não
we'll
prestou
be there.
atenção e tá falando as paradas, cara.
Okay.
Oh, aí é foda, Vinícius.
Please be okay.
Caralho, mano, então não dá cal, véi. Porra.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
Não,
You're right.
você fica jogando na sorte, mano.
She's probably
Para, véi,
on
para.
her way to her next target right
Eu, hein?
now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's gotta get to the hospital somehow.
Any suggestions, Peggy?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Que dificuldade.
Go on.
It's sensitive
Tem que fazer
information.
tudo.
So Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Ah, conhece o disquete?
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now.
Papo diz que é uma parada mais nicho que disquete.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy.
Era um disquete grandão.
I'll just have to look around.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Mestre da tranca. Essa menina tem a chave do escritório, todo mundo e todas as portas desse prédio com ela. Pergunta. Esse documento comprova a Reginaldo concluiu curso básico de primeiros socorros. Pera aí. Por que esse aqui tá sublinhado, velho? Pergunte para a Jenny onde estão as fitas. Já faz semanas, atrasado. Machado pra sempre. Escrever documento de apresentação, bom título. Trazer de volta o protagonista original e o vilão.
Could this be it?
Cores profundos, ultra secreto. O entregador de pizza que mata com um cortador de pizza. O mais assustador é que ele nunca tem pizza. O que aconteceu com o entregador original? Talvez ele possa aparecer no final, começar a namorar sobrevivente. Fechar parceria com a Point Pizza no lançamento. Pedido a cada 10. Recebe um cortador de pizza e ingresso para o filme. Caralho. Ideia. PC do Fallout.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
Dica, data muito importante. Qual que é a data do bagulho aqui, mano? 11/07. Eita, vamos escolher a cor. Você vai procurar o arquivo pessoal de quem mesmo? É do Reginaldo? É o meu também. Deve ter colocado aqui em cima, então. Reginaldo Rossi, vou ler o meu.
Get a load of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone wolf.
5 de abril, 1940. Não acredito que o famoso Forrest Nash sai Gallow Creek tem pouca motivação. Ah, tá, desculpa.
You're right, I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I can read the rest of this later.
Era do Reginaldo, mano, né? Não, é. Nem tem alguém com esse nome, cara. Eu tenho que ver quem que tem, né, o curso, na verdade. Ai, meu Deus do céu, quase caguei na roupa. Ai, que susto. Ai, ai, ai. A Bárbara arranjou outro gato. Ai, foda-se, cara. Nossa, que susto, velho. Jogo desgraçado, mano. Ai. Cara, desse destacado trabalho no último mês, sumiu o programa e Ernst, junto com depois o Ash foi embora. Cara se tornou membro, mentora da PEG. Só começou a suspeitar aquelas saidinhas, foda-se. Quando contratei o Brad pra ser crítico culinário e falar que eu estava louca, a gente só tem 3 restaurantes, Brad e Brad só passam muito tempo juntos, não sabia se ele estressava, Brad perdeu a maior parte de aulas de primeiros socorros. Brad fez uma piada sobre treinar a respiração boca a boca, a Bárbara ficou chateada e saiu enfurecida. A piada nem foi tão ruim assim. Então, Brad e Bárbara não é, chat, vai. Vamos lá.
Hey, Peggy. I think Reggie's on to you and Karen.
Peggy e Carol perderam outro evento de trabalho. Qual sessão de treinamento? A Peggy e a Carrie também não é, mano. Cara, é pra mim eu ver o endereço ou pra ver quem tem o curso?
I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I really shouldn't have read both. We're in a hurry.
Eu sei lá, mano. Qual que é o endereço, véi? Não lembro não, véi. Sei lá, maluco. Como é que eu vou saber o endereço? Falei com o John de novo pra não comer a amostra grátis do Brad. Fazer as críticas disso que ia parar, mas já é a 4ª vez. John, pelo visto, tem vários equipamentos médicos em casos obtidos no exército. É o John, chat. Pronto. Tá aí, ó. Aí, ó. É o John, mano. Nossa, que jogo filho da puta, cara. Botou um susto na hora que você menos espera, velho. Filha da mãe. Fecha a porta. Já achei, cara. E aí? Pegue. Ah, não é possível, mano, que eu tinha que falar com ela lá embaixo, velho. Já achei, filha da puta. Eu tentei apertar o telefone, não deu. Mas não é possível não, cara. O que tem atrás? Ah.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I...
Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
Tá em choque.
The breathing seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes.
I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey?
Yeah! I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get him
No.
new? Or, oh God.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I've used the rest of the laundry to keep him warm, so I'll use my jacket. I can always get a new one. I'll fix his bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please. Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Boris, I'm scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
Casey, I need you to be strong for Jason. Sit with him and reassure him that everything's gonna be okay. Okay?
Okay. But please, I can't give him what he needs. Please send help. I can't lose him.
All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
Pro John.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Ainda bem que você lembrou, porque eu não lembro, não.
Let's hope he picks...
Who the hell is this calling me at? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Boa noite, Stênio. Você tá bom?
If this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
John, no, this is a medical emergency. A man has been
Isso é
stabbed
uma porrada
by
no
the
capeta todo
whistling man.
dia. Putz.
Never mind. He's
Tô viciado
badly
em
hurt
Diablo.
and he's going to die unless we get someone to him now.
The whistling man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over.
Ó.
Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
Vai dar tempo?
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on.
Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges. I'm here about Jason.
Cara, a subeadora vai pegar o Jason, mano. O John, quer dizer.
I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now.
Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on.
Pegar 3K linda.
Jason.
Foda, viu? Acho que foi, hein?
Well,
Pela musiquinha foi,
all that
hein?
excitement. I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
É um jogo mais ansioso pra caralho, mano. Tá louco. O jogo consegue fazer um clima de tensão muito bom. Puta que pariu. Ia ser assobiante? A... Peggy? Que adianta fechar a porta, né? Se não é trancado. Drop no diabo, abre o jogo aí pra eu dropar os itens. Beleza, beleza. Mina do cara esfaqueado. Ah.
It's David Scopo with Moonlight.
Chat nem fica de risadola nesse jogo, mano.
It's getting pretty late.
Dá, me dá 500 conto aí, mano. No jogo, aí eu abro.
Give me a buzz when you want to go back on
Manda
air.
aí, manda aí.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming
Fechou,
through,
fechou.
too. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off. Oh, we have another call coming in. But hang on.
What's up, Peggy?
Fala, vagabunda, fala!
Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you.
É a Leslie! É a policial, não é?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing
Tá
okay.
fazendo edição de 500 conto, um cavalo. Meu Deus do céu, vai.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
It's been non-stop since you left. Please tell us you're bringing help.
You bet! I'm leading a whole goddamn squad towards Gallows Creek as we speak. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines. They had no idea what was happening.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the Whistling Man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the Whistling Man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the Whistling Man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The Whistling Man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out.
Cara, mas ela não tá ouvindo. Ah, apesar que ela não tá ouvindo a rádio agora, né?
Listening in. So once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Morris Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Oh, thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
I hope you're right. The sooner this is over, the better.
I am right. Trust me. Anyway, we should get you back on air. Taking callers is the only way to see this through. When you're ready, shut the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller.
Não confia, cara.
Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey.
Tudo bom?
I'll give you an update on Jason.
John, is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a
É isso, caralho. Salva mais um, chat.
to the hospital.
Thank you so much.
Aê, caralho.
You haven't been there then? God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey.
Cara,
We're just
mas não
happy
teve
he's
essa de
okay.
ligação, não
John,
teve?
Casey,
11?
You two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Ó, ganhamos até conquista.
The one and only. I hope you're feeling better.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know. I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John
Consegui ler a
gave me
contagem do
something to
Wallace.
take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you. Oh.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yes, the Whistling Man's still out there. Why do you ask? You know something about the Whistling Man, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Can we talk about what happened earlier?
Go for it.
Casey said when you were attacked, your assailant said something like, "It's not so funny now." Do you know what they meant?
I do. And I've heard that voice every day in my head for almost 20 years.
Every day. Does the killer live in Gallows Creek?
No, not exactly.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Forrest, have you ever heard of somebody called
George
Barrow?
The boy who drowned?
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now.
Ah, é a mãe do moleque, será?
Tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail.
Ah, calma.
Time. It was hell.
O George morreu uma criança?
Moved on.
Era adulto, velho.
Who killed George that night?
Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we
Ai, novidade, olha só.
the newcomers.
Trote dando merda.
We decided to plan a
Olha lá, chat, olha lá.
have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our
Ah, eles fingiam que tinha um assobiador, cara, no trote.
pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I
Contagiou?
saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Her?
Yeah. George's girl.
Do you remember who she was?
Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What? What happened? Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
Aí fodeu.
Oh, we can use the emergency generator down in the...
Ah, eu não quero ir lá, não.
Becky picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack. Broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area, in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
Ai, chat. Fudeu. Vai sim, vai dar tudo certo sim. Para com essa música, jogo. Pra que isso, véi? Pera, era por aqui? Era, né?
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
Não tô vendo nada. É, eu falei, mano, perseguição.
That must be it.
Tá.
Oh, we've got power.
Não, pô!
I need to warn Peggy.
Vai ter não, cara! Era óbvio, velho. Era óbvio que essa porra ia estar aqui, mano. Esse mapinha labirinto aqui era óbvio, velho. Eu sou player de jogos eletrônicos. Só que agora o capeta vai me pegar, né? Cadê o capeta? Não tem como eu desviar dessas paradas aqui. Tipo, esconder. Cara, mas o jogo não ficou. O jogo não ficou ruim por isso. Não tem não armário pra esconder, velho. Fudeu. Calma, chat. Vamos pensar. Só tem aquele lugar pra me sair, velho. E agora? Nossa, fudeu muito, velho. Mas o capeta tá aqui, cara. O assoviador vai assoviar no meu ouvido. Eu tenho medo de quem assovia, não sei assoviar.
Peggy, are you there? Are you... Peggy? I need to get back upstairs.
Fudeu, cara. Fudeu! Ai, eu vou tomar susto. Ai, fiquei preso no balde. Eu vou tomar susto.
What the hell?
Ai, tá me dando caganeira.
What? Why is it locked? What? Why is it locked? What? Why is it locked? Oh,
Esse 23.
where'd you go? No way. This can't be happening. What do you want?
Good to talk to you again, Forrest.
Você tem um cadinho? Mulher fora da porra? Essa é, mano. Deve ser a
Where's
Abby.
Peggy?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost
Precisando
the end
ganhar
of the night.
tempo, chat. Ganhar tempo, ganhar tempo, ganhar tempo, ganhar tempo.
It's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
All right, let's.
I'm happy to hear that.
Huh?
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and...
Peraí!
Crazy bitch! Let me go!
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago.
Então ela não é o assoviador.
Wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you.
Não,
Forrest.
caralho.
I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well,
Cara, é a
he
Peggy.
knows he'll get it.
Wait, then who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Hi, Henry. Nice to meet you.
Nossa, não me ameaça, não.
He's just shy.
Me ameaça, não. Fala, John Silva. Obrigada por seguir. Boas-vindas. Tudo bom?
Of course. That explains how
É
you're
mais de
always
dois,
able to
cara.
get
É mais de
around
dois,
so
mano. É mais de dois.
Hang on. Did you say Barrel? Then
Falta de educação.
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh. Well, it
Pô, então ele está indo atrás de cada um que fez parte do trote, chat. Que matou o namorado dela. É isso.
Damn it.
Where are you going with all of this?
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me. You
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Okay, Marie. I'll do it.
Good. Then let's talk about the night George was murdered.
murdered?
Presta atenção, mano. Agora é a história que o cara contou.
I said you speak when you're spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight.
Fala, John, como é que você tá? Tudo bom?
George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
Interview you? All right. I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night.
Aconteceu uma coisa no YouTube agora, tô me sentindo traído, mas vou ficar. Oxi,
It was 20 years ago.
aconteceu.
Do you want to die, Teddy? Because if you don't start talking...
Ow. What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
I understand that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just the night that Mooney went
Ih,
missing. But Whistling
tá.
Night is what they'd call it later.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie. About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the whistling man, everyone ran, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind.
Wait. Ricky was there? Roller Ricky?
He was. And he was in on the whole thing.
A irmã da Peggy.
Is that true, Teddy? Did you tell him?
What? No, he...
You two were as close as anybody. I don't believe for a second you didn't tell him. If Ricky had told us, if he just told us, he and George would both be alive still.
Well, if Ricky weren't dead, we could have heard his side of the story.
It was just a stupid prank.
Hit him again, Marie.
Oh, God damn it!
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. They talked her through how to stop the bleeding, and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I could stall for time here. How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small and confused, and
Who was under the mask, Marie? Who was the Whistling Man?
it was Chuck. Chuck Brody. Laughing away. But then he stops. And he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Why'd he fall, Teddy?
He just...
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, God damn it! I just chased him up there and he kept backing up.
Ah, ele foi indo pra trás até cair.
I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized. Ugh. You bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
Even if you didn't push him, you still chased
Ih,
him to
carai,
his
fiz
death.
merda.
I can't be blamed for someone not getting a joke. Ugh.
I think Marie would disagree. But, if you really felt that way, why
Acho
the
que fiz
cover-up?
merda. Ele vai
My
morrer.
future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things.
Caralho, só fala merda.
I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest. And then governor. And then, who knows?
Aí tá falando merda
What
já.
happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip
Caralho, mano.
ruin my future?
George was a blip?
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
You never found his body, Marie?
I looked all night. Jogger found him the next morning, washed up on the river. Instead of telling the truth, she lied. She said she found him in the reservoir.
Our jazz runner, Sandra Sharp. Guess we'll never learn why she lied now.
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And
Fake report? I only heard the tapes.
you'd be disgusted by it.
For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
Como assim vazio,
She
Brasil?
should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything went to the newspaper, but no, that coward killed the story. But Maurice Russell is dead now.
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea. Never should have started. He shouldn't have pushed my George off the cliff. He should have been punished. He's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined your football team. It was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
Ginásio da escola, campo de futebol.
You're at the football field.
Jesus Christ!
Nossa, no ginásio, cara. Que merda.
We're in the gym at Gallows Creek High.
I told you not to do that.
Perdemos, chat.
He's dead too now, isn't he?
Parece personagem de Serial Thieves.
Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So,
É, mas agora eu vou morrer também.
Where? Oh my god.
Peggy!
Teddy!
Provavelmente.
Peggy, it's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come. And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
Sister? Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even there?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, we found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Ela não reconheceu a
Why
voz,
didn't you
não?
tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we...
Como é que ela só não reconheceu a voz da irmã dela, velho?
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for you.
What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night. But did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet.
Ela tá sumida desde quando ela era criança, velho? Ou não? Não, olha, ó.
And
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Wait. Is that why you went after that kid in the maze? Eugene Stein? Because his parents?
That's right. Eugene's parents were there that night too. But they got themselves killed in a bus accident. And since only their child was left,
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
Mesmo aqui, ó, o cartãozinho aqui, ó.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Ó, se eu não tivesse visto... Se eu não tivesse visto esse cartão, então...
Henry, get out of there!
Peggy!
We have one wounded, one dead, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie!
Hey, Zara!
Conto de duas irmãs. Aí, ó. Consegui salvar a Peggy, mano.
Now, we got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash.
Boa noite, bom dia, que amanhã seja melhor. Foi um grito mesmo.
And it's been a scream.
Realmente foi. O homem, o mito e o grito. Cara, que salinha é essa? Ai, caralho, tá muito alto.
Come in. One suspect is in custody. We've trailed the other suspect into the nearby woods.
Paga isso, cara. Não consigo. Acho que esse aqui é os que dá pra salvar, né?
It's a killer frequency.
Cara, eu só quero tirar isso da minha mão. Obrigado. Tô esperando pra ver se tem mais coisa. Tô longe da TV porque tá meio alto. A música não foi feita pro jogo, não? Será? Cara, não vi defeito nenhum nesse jogo, velho. Nenhum. Ou será que tá falando que a música falou o nome do jogo? Cabeça de gelo. Deve ser porque a música foi feita pro jogo, né? Absurdamente bom, cara. Muito bom. Tudo é bom. Tudo é bom no jogo, velho. A trilha sonora é boa, a gameplay é da hora. O rolê de você ficar tenso pra caralho, mano. Brabíssimo. Tomara que esse jogo ganhe algum prêmio, vai. Que jogo bom do caralho. O clima dele é muito bom, velho. Puta que pariu. Esse clima de anos 60, 70 aí, velho. 80, sei lá. Esqueci que data que era. Era 80. Muito bom, velho. Muito bom mesmo. Brabíssimo. Caralho, ela pulou dentro d'água. Ela fugiu. 2 confirmado? Será que ela fugiu ou ela morreu no pulo? Não sei se ela pulou do penhasco mesmo. Esperando, ver se tem mais coisa. Eita. Acabou. Maluco, jogaço, jogaço. Surpreendeu pra caralho, hein? Eu imaginava que ele era bom, mas não tão bom assim, velho. Que isso, mano? Que jogão brabo, velho. Muito bem feito. Os caras se empenhou pra caralho nisso aqui, velho.